Hello, everybody. Welcome to Brother Fisher Field at Ron Calcagno Stadium for tonight's huge WCAL contest between the Junipero Serra Padres and the St. Francis Lancers. I'm Paul Cunningham, joined as always by my compadre, the mailman, the retired mailman, Terry Ward. We're just about to go for the coin toss. The Lancers have elected to receive. There are two extra captains out there tonight in plain clothes. That would be Greg Harmon and John Lango from the 1979 Lancer team 30 years ago, and there's a shot of some of their other teammates. They honored them here tonight. The 79 varsity team 30 years ago, they played out here on this field and came in second in the WCAL when there was only one CCS division. It was all Division I. They came in second, qualified for the CCS, and ran the table 4 games in a row to win the CCS title. And it was an unprecedented third CCS title in a row for the Lancers back in 1979. So that was a pretty good club, Terry.
Very good club. Hard fought, hard fought. Okay.
So the Lancers, I did not actually see who won. Typically the Lancers like to defer, but tonight they will receive here on their home field as the Padres come in as the number 1 ranked team in the CCS. So Lancers are ranked 5th. Padres undefeated.
Both with 3-1 records.
I'm sorry, 3-1 records.
Yeah.
That's correct. They lost to, Padres' only loss was to De La Salle.
At the opening game of the season, they lost by 14-7.
And Patrick Walsh, the head coach of Serra, is from De La Salle. And they lost to his ex-head coach, Bob Lattiser. And that's their only loss of the year. We await the Padres to break their huddle to kick off. Lancers have some low numbers up front as if they anticipate perhaps an onside kick early on by Serra. They've got their hands team out there already. The kick, a good one, is into the end zone, and that's an automatic touchback. As it was taken by Braden Bishop. And Bishop brought it out, but in high school football, if it's into the end zone, it's an automatic touchback. So the Lancers will set up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Checking the flag out here, Paulie. No visible wind at all. A very calm, cool evening. Getting a little cool. It's getting into the autumn season now, but
it is
beautiful
autumn.
night, though. Beautiful night.
Beautiful October night. An empty backfield for the Lancers as Kyle Miller comes up. 2 receivers split out to the left, 1 to the right. He's got a double tight end. No one in the backfield, and Miller, a 3-step drop, looks quickly, fades route out to his favorite receiver who may be gone.
No.
Knocked down is number 9. That's Rennell Hanks.
My goodness, Eric Wilson in on the stop, but what an opening play.
Hanks and Poppy Livers are his favorite receivers, and he hits Hanks right away. Another look at it, Terry.
We had nobody in the backfield. Very unusual. So the Padres should have seen something at that. But there's your catch right in front of us. Duped one guy and off to the races.
They found the seam in the zone, and they took advantage of it.
They sure did.
A pickup of 51 yards for St. Francis pushes them into Serra territory at the 29-yard line. Now they go back to the I formation. Miller under center. Miller gives, and immediately met is number 25, Nate Moraes.
Great stop by number 73, Chris Guiontes, your linebacker.
He just wrapped him and threw him down.
He's just going to say, that looked like an old hog tie. Watch it, boom, and flipped him right over. Nice stop.
He picked up 2 because of the body slam.
He's 6'1" senior, 240.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a nice stop.
So 2nd down and 8. I formation again. Moraes is the up back. In motion is Poppy Livers. Miller under center. Miller with a 5-step drop. Hits Moraes out of the backfield. Beats 1 tackler. He's into the open space. Inside the 10 to the 5. He fumbles the ball. And the Padres may have it. An arm reached in, popped the ball loose. We'll see who comes up with it. It is Serra. A big break for the Padres. We'll take another look at it, Terry.
A little flare out to the left-hand side. There he is, Moraes. Nice catch right in his hands. He's off to the races again. Cuts inside again, and then there it is. Got him on the arm, number 1 again. Eric Wilson got him on the arm. The ball popped up, and the Padres. Boy, that's a very fortunate fumble and the recovery. I can tell you that. They were right there.
If he hadn't fumbled it, he might have gotten into the end zone. But as it is, they bring them down deep inside. They're down at the 2-yard line. Make it to 3. So on the plus side, at least the Lancers have them deep in their own territory.
Exactly.
They do with the flanker Stevenson. They went for the flanker screen and nothing doing as they tried to get it out to number 29, Don Andre Clark.
Yeah, Glenn Burrell pushed him out of bounds. Not too much gain on that now, Paulie. No.
I think of about 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Typically, the Padres have been depending on Adonis Smith, and he is.
Last week's game we were reading before the game tonight. He carried the whole load last week.
He carried that ball a lot.
Yep.
The give to Adonis, and he gets out over the 10-yard line.
Yeah, over 30 carries last week.
Bobby, can you hear me? Because I can't hear myself. So it'll be a 3rd down and about 2, and I'm going to look at it.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot of Adonis tonight, number 8. Nice. Number 2, I'm sorry, number 2. 8's the quarterback.
Andrew McAllendon brings him out. Under center. 3-step drop again. They dish it off to the split back. He breaks a couple of tackles before he's finally brought down as they got it out to their flanker.
Nice catch. 2-3 missed tackles. There's staying on his feet. Good balance. Nice hard running. You got the 1st down.
That was Don Andre Clark again. So the Padres break the huddle. Andrew McAllendon under center. The give to Adonis. He follows his blockers. It gets out to the 20. Adonis Smith, the carrier.
Joel Fuchta in on the stop.
2nd and about 7 for the Padres as their opening drive continues after a big turnover by the Lancers. Tough break for the Lancers as they look sharp coming out. 3-step drop out into the flat. Nice catch if they give it to him.
Boy.
They're going to say yes. Number 3, that's Brian Gomez. Makes a heck of a catch. As McAllendon just got it out there, a little out of his reach.
Gomez kind of thrown behind him, had to come back for it. Nice diving catch.
3rd down and a yard.
Big play early.
Offset backs, and now a big shift as the quarterback shifts out of the quarterback. They're going with a wildcat formation. Adonis Smith is in the shotgun. And it's snapped high, and then the flag goes as they were trying some trickery. They were trying to go with the NFL wildcat type offense. They had Andrew McAllendon split out from quarterback all the way out to left end, and now they get hit with an illegal procedure that'll back them up 5 yards. Another look at it.
Yeah, watch this massive shift.
This is after.
Okay, this is after the shift. After the shift. And there's a high snap.
The center was late snapping the ball. We're back to live now as we'll have the offset backs in the backfield. The tailback is Adonis Smith. 3rd down and 6. The draw play to Adonis. He tries to weave his way through traffic. Gets out over the 20, but he's dragged down short of the first. Well short of the 1st down. And I got to say, I question the trickery by the, here's a better look at it.
Way too much time, yeah. There it is.
Brought down well short of it's a 4th and 3, and they're going to have to punt it away. But I was a little surprised at that trick play that early in the game, as they've got a heck of a runner in Adonis Smith, and he only had to get a yard. I'm a little surprised they did that. Poppy Livers back to return the punt.
Remember Poppy last game we did here. He's got a lot of speed. He's exciting. He's exciting.
Not a very good punt. It's shanked off the side of the foot and goes out of bounds. It'll be, the Lancers will get the ball inside Padre territory. They're going to spot it at roughly, they're still trying to figure out where they're going to go with it.
He's walking toward, holy cow.
He's walking way up. They're going to say, wow, at the 36-yard line, that was a horrible punt. Right off the side of the foot. Tough break for the Padres. Here's a look at the standings. As you see, Midi 4-0. A plethora of teams at 3-1. Reardon and Sacred Heart are at 1-3, but the WCAL once again very tough. The answer's to pass. They throw out complete to Livers. Livers breaks a tackle. He's inside the 30 and down to the 26-yard line. Make it the 27-yard line. Just
what we said. He's quick and fast, and he's exciting.
Kyle Miller was in a little bit of trouble, but found his receiver.
He was backpedaling real good. He had a man right on him. There he is. Livers, nice little catch and good scamper.
And a penalty, holding, defensive holding against Serra.
Flag on the field, and let's see what the discussion's about here. Officials gather after the football is spotted.
We're going to see what they're going to do. They're all going to get together and decide how many yards it'll be. How many officials does it take to mark off a penalty?
Well, and
4 is the answer.
There you go.
And he'll saunter on down 15 yards and put the ball down inside the 15, down to the 14-yard line. So the Lancers, again, knocking on the door. The Padres dodged a bullet on the Lancers' first possession, and the Lancers are right back down there. Kyle Miller under center. I formation behind him. The give to Moraes, and Moraes picks up maybe a couple.
Not pick up much at all. It'll be second down now for the Lancers.
They're going to say one. So
yeah, Jamal Schumann on the stop there. We're going to be calling his number a lot. He's your linebacker. I've been watching him. He's been in every play. He's a senior. Only 5'5", but he's at 206. He's a little fire plug. Keep an eye on him. Yeah.
He is. Split backs for the Lancers. Miller brings him out.
Miller up behind center, 2 backs behind. 3-step drop.
Fade route, touchdown St. Francis. And just like that, the Lancers are on the scoreboard. A pass to Ramel Hanks. They went to the other side this time. Another look at it.
Yeah, notice no fade, just right out there. It's a quick little, he was open.
Got it right over number 6, the defender.
Yeah.
And into the end zone, he went for the touchdown. The Lancers draw first blood.
Yeah. Jason Nenez with number 6 for Serra, never looked back.
Spencer Rogers for the point after. It is good. And a look at the scoreboard, 5:54 to go in the opening quarter. It is 7-0, St. Francis. A look at the schedule that the St. Francis Lancers have faced so far. You see with their 3-1 record, the lone loss being the one game we televised so far this year to Palma. Other than that, they're perfect, and they now lead Serra 7-0. And some upcoming games. Bellarmine, I assure you, will be here.
Big game. Well, with all these records of 3-1, all these games are big, Paul.
They are. This is just a very, very tough league. Pooch kick is coming up short.
Yeah.
Taken by the up linebacker, and he'll just slide in safely. That was number 54, Johnny Marino. And Marino gets out to the 34-yard line, we'll call it.
expect to be a big return.
Oh, heck, let's call it the 33-yard line.
All right. Well, you know, Dr. Beers did your eyes, so
He
I'm
did.
going on you.
He did. I got a little ahead of myself. Good crowd here tonight, still forming. A lot of people right a little bit late. A lot going on right now with baseball and the playoffs and all that. To give to Adonis. Adonis is met by a pack of Lancers. He gets out close to the 35, but they're not going to.
34, 35-yard line. It'll be second down. 5:35.
Keith James in on one of the men in on the tackle.
One of the many.
Yeah.
So it'll be 2nd and 8 as a pickup of 2 by Adonis Smith. And that's the key for the Lancers. Adonis Smith carried the ball 35 times for the Padres last week. So it steady diet of Adonis in their last WCAL game. But now the throw out into the flat is complete and pushed down from behind is number 35. That's J.J. Kunkel.
Justin Atrium with knocking him out.
Let her look at it.
Here it is. Just a little flare out to the right. Running back.
Yeah, Adonis Smith ran for, oh, I'm sorry, we're still in the read.
Yeah, there's your
Good
replay.
job.
Yeah. Nice little play.
Adonis Smith rushed for 260 yards last week for the Serra Padres in 35 carries. That's amazing. And they look for Adonis Smith out of the backfield. He's surrounded and fights for as much as he can, but he may have lost a yard. And the Lancers are going to have to be very careful because they're close to getting a taunting call if they don't get out of his face. And let her look at it.
Yeah, Burrell, number 24, better calm down. There's 3 guys right there. He really, not too much he could do.
They're keen on him, and that's exactly what they need to do. They are going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd and 10. McAllendon under center, the lone back. Again, Adonis Smith. Now some motion, the pitch to Kunkel. Tries to get outside and does. I'm sorry, that was Clark, not Kunkel. That was Clark on the carry. He's able to turn the corner and pick up some good yardage for the Padres.
Yeah, he almost got to the first down. There's your pitch. He got outside the defensive end.
Down 2 yards to go for the Padres.
Coming up from the backfield.
Pickup of 8, it'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Padres. Big play here for the Lancers if they can hold them.
Isaiah Lott drove him out.
They are inside Lancer territory. Gives to Adonis. Adonis has the first down and might have more. Almost broke a tackle, and he might have gone all the way if he had, but he picks up the first down.
Brandon Bishop had him by the ankle. Like Paulie said, he almost broke that right off guard.
Gets down to the 36-yard line.
Just a real strong runner.
And he's quick and strong.
Yeah,
he had to tie his shoe as the tackler ripped his shoe off.
Yeah, that's what we said. He got him right by the shoe. That was the last hope on that one.
Offset backs. They give to Smith. Smith in trouble, but tries to dance to the outside, and then it's a dive for a couple of yards and almost a late fall on by the Lancers, but they missed him.
You know, here's a young kid that's going to gain yards almost every time, Paul. He's just, you can see he's
Clay
excellent.
Jones almost fell on him late here. You see him just trying to find a hole.
Yeah.
And then right there, but I think he was just knocked into him, so nothing intentional.
3:32 left in the first period.
7-0 Lancers. McAllendon behind center again. 2 back set behind.
Callendon fakes the draw, throws a quail over the middle, but he completes it to his tight end, number 87, John Vincent. Let her look at it.
Yeah. Tight end just kind of went out into the flats. Turned a little button hook, and there it was. Nice throw, first down.
The Padres with momentum now as they're marching down the field. They're inside the 25-yard line of the 24. They give to Smith. Smith carries some tacklers down to the 20.
Scotty Jarvis in on the stop.
Let her look at it.
Again, going off left guard, left tackle.
Pickup of about 4. It'll be second down and 6.
Nice
for the Padres.
Yeah, nice sustained drive. Taking up a lot of time here. They're moving the ball.
Smith the lone back. Motion.
Second down at the 20. Second and 6.
Callahan fakes. He rolls to his right, throws downfield. Complete! Immediately knocked down is number 83, Austin March. But that was a well-conceived play.
Sure was. Burrell in on the stop, gave him a good hit, but nice catch. He came running. Yeah. Coming from the left side of the field, running to the right. Quarterback rolling out. There he is. Found his man.
Nice play by McAllendon. McAllendon only a junior.
Glenn Burrell in on the stop.
He's 6'5", 200 pounds, so he's a big quarterback who could see over the top of the blockers. He did a great job there.
Yeah.
Fake, and they go for the reverse, and it may work. Trying to get to the outside, but no, dragged down from behind. He was almost caught in the backfield, but able to get around the side. Number 29, Don Andre Clark.
Yeah. Lott in on the stop. Good play. They're mixing up their plays real well here, Paul.
Yeah, they're keeping the Lancers off balance, that's for sure.
There's Lott with a nice stop. Open field tackle. Excellent.
Minute 20 to go here in the opening quarter. One receiver split wide to the right as they go with a double tight end formation. Two backs and tailback is Adonis Smith. He looks for the hole up the middle, and he's met by a pack of Lancers and finally pushed backwards, but he may have picked up about a yard. So it'll be 3rd and goal at the 6. The Lancers putting up a good goal line stand here, as the Padres had a 1st and goal at the 8 to start the series, and they're just down to the 6 now. The clock continues to run. 45 seconds to go in the quarter. They break the huddle, double tight end again. Don Andre Clark split wide to the right. The pitch to Smith, they're going to try to get outside. Good pursuit by the Lancers, but he skips by into the end zone for the touchdown. Adonis Smith turned on the afterburners, found a hole. Another look at it, Terry.
Yeah, once he got outside, he was flying. Just too quick and too fast. Nice play call.
Tavasa Pale tried to catch him. Number 44 almost got to him, but then there was just like another gear he shifted into and just scampered into the end zone. It's a 7-6 Lancer lead right now. On for the kick is number 20, Parker Toms. Snap spot, kick is up, the kick is good. And with 28 seconds to go here in the opening quarter, we are tied at 7. Puppy Livers and Braden Bishop are deep to receive for the St. Francis Lancers with just over 28 seconds to go. Here in the opening quarter, we are tied at 7 as in a game that so far has lived up to the hype. Two of the top 5 teams in the CCS. Serra number 1, the Lancers number 5. Deep kick into the end zone where it'll be an automatic touchback as Braden Bishop can't get a return, and that's a great job by the Padres to keep putting it in the end zone because the Lancers have some good speed back there returning kicks and keeping them out. Be able to take another look at the touchdown.
Yeah. Like you said, nice pitch out to the right-hand side. Once he got outside, he was moving. There it is. Yeah.
And that was just some great blocking, too, because he had a good hole out there. Lancers with split backs. Miller under center. Miller, screen. Good pickup by Rimmel Hanks. Rimmel Hanks, excuse me. Let her look at it.
Yeah.
They were playing well off of Hanks, and
sure
Hanks
were.
took it and went 11 yards. Make it 12 yards to pick up the first down.
Nice stop. Nice tackle by number 6, Jason Nance.
Well, you play off them that far,
Yeah.
you're going to have to come up and make the tackle. Let's see if they tighten up on these receivers at all, but the Lancers taking what the Padres will give right now. I formation, and now some motion as Livers comes out of the backfield. And now
Period.
the quarter will come to an end. So a break in the action. We have 1 quarter in the books. We are tied at 7. Start of the second quarter as the Lancers huddled up over on the sideline to get the play and come straight out to the ball. I formation for the Lancers. Miller under center. Pass out. Run by Nate Moraes. As Moraes took the swing pass. Take another look at it.
Yep, Matt Vanell for the Lancers, and on the stop.
For the
Or
Padres.
Padres, I'm sorry, Padres.
We'll discombobulate it.
There you go. Well, they switch sides.
Exactly, that's what it is. Second and 4, a pickup of 6 on the play. I hate it when they do that.
Yeah.
Miller under center, I formation by the Lancers. Livers breaks out. Looking to pass again, gets it out to Moraes again. Moraes has a hole. He has a first down and a little bit more as he gets out close to the 44-yard line for another first down for the Lancers.
There's your middle linebacker, Jamal Schumann, in on the stop. St. Francis throwing the ball an awful lot. Nice little scamper.
Moraes bobbled that a little bit at the very beginning.
Yeah, that
and
middle.
he might have been able to pick up even a little bit more, but he did a great job getting out to the first down.
Mm-hmm.
Moraes a workhorse for the Lancers so far tonight. Miller, quick pass out to the other side.
Head up
Hit
tackle.
hard is Livers. Or excuse me, I think that was Bishop. No, it was Livers.
It was Livers, yep.
They were right on Livers. They know
Yeah.
they can't let him get too far away from them. Pickup of about 2. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I was just going to say, they didn't get much on that one.
Lancers break the huddle. Miller under center, I formation. Again looking to pass, in trouble. A pop pass out to Hanks, and Hanks, that was a great job by Miller to get rid of that. Got it out to Rimmel Hanks. Pickup of about 5, another look at it.
Yeah, he was being chased. Thought he was going to get caught, but nice little chuck pass type thing. Yeah,
Almost like a basketball pass,
exactly.
just popping it out to him.
Mike Totolo in on the stop for the Padres.
Big play for the Padre defense. It's a 3rd and a long 2, maybe 3. Split backs in the backfield for the Lancers. Miller under center. Miller, stumbles, falls, tries to get rid of it, almost intercepted. As he tried to get rid of it, Miller lost his footing, and the Lancers are going to have to punt it away. Another look at it.
Just
I don't know if he tripped over a blocker or...
no, just his own. There was nobody there.
Yeah, he just...
Lost his footing.
Wow, that was a dangerous pass, too. That was almost picked off.
It went, yeah.
Lancers will get to punt it away.
No punt. No punt. Fake.
Oh, it's a fake.
Fumble.
And, incomplete. Bold move by the Lancers.
Great move by the Lancers, and he couldn't hold on to the ball.
Tough break.
And it was a first down. It was a first down too. Oh man. Yeah.
Let her look at it.
We all thought they were going to punt.
It's late. I don't know what I missed what they did, but now the Padres get the ball in excellent field position at their own 48-yard line. 9:47 to go in the half. 9:45 to play, second quarter. Gallatin rolling to his left, and he'll throw it away. A couple of Lancers open on the sideline.
Yeah.
McGowan did smart play. Got outside the tackle, threw it away, didn't want to take a loss.
Nope. Yeah, he was being chased by Scotty Jarvis.
That was a bold fake punt. I like that by the Lancers. It was just a tough break on the play.
Yeah.
Second down and 10. Lancer defense will need to stiffen here.
9:40 left.
Back to pass, throws out into the flat, incomplete. Good defense by the Lancers.
There you go. Mikey Mitchell was all over him like a cheap suit.
Third down and 10.
Coming in, and there he makes the stop. Pass play, 3rd and 10. And that Linden now cooled off. 7 for 9 after a 7 start.
Okay, this is a pretty big play here.
Yeah. Split backs, or uneven backs, excuse me, for the Padres. Receiver split left and right. Looks for a middle screen. Has the screen set up, and Adonis Smith can't hang on to it. Incomplete. It'll bring up a 4th down and a 1-2-3 punt. And the first one I think we've seen of the night for either team.
Yeah, it's correct.
On a 3 and out, another look at it.
Just a nice little toss. Boop. And it was high. Scotty Jarvis.
No, that was a tough
Adonis,
that was a tough play. Adonis
Smith was high. Naturally, he was thinking of running as soon as he caught it, but
Puppy Livers deep to receive on the punt. Only the second time we've seen Serra punt tonight. 9:27 to go in the half.
and the first one only, 15-yarder?
It was a shank. Yeah, it was a shank. Punt is away, shanked again. And again, it goes out of bounds. And just a tough break for the punter. They're going to move it up. Let's see where they spot this one.
Parker Toms is the punter for these guys.
He's also their kicker. And he was working a lot on his kicking before the game, but I didn't see him punt much at all.
I did not at all.
It's kind of showing. Lancers will get the ball at the 34. Their own 34, so it's a net of about 17 yards on the punt.
Geez, you got 100 kids on your squad. Why not have one punting, one field goal?
If you got a kid who can do it both.
That's true. No, you're right. I'd put out a
empty backfield again for the Lancers as Miller under center. We saw this on the first play of the game. We haven't seen it since. Again, this time out into the flat. Gets it out, I believe, to number 18. That was Bishop, Braden Bishop.
Alex
picks up about 5.
Alex Bravo. Here's the replay. Nobody in the backfield on this particular set for the Lancers. There was 3 guys right there for the Padres.
Second down and 5 for St. Francis. 6:50 to go in the half. Miller under center, I formation. The pitch to Moraes. Moraes tries to get to the outside and is swarmed over. Not much, if anything.
Yeah.
Let her look at it.
Here's your pitch to Moraes, going on the right side. Trying to get outside, just too many Padres there. What, they got about 1 or 2, Paul?
Third down and 5.
Yeah, 3rd and 5.
I formation, Livers comes out of the formation, and they look for Livers and get him. Livers will have the first down as he gets out over the 45 to the 47.
Boy, he just got just enough too. Matt Vanell in on the stop. He was the underback. The two offensive ends kind of cleared out that zone, and he was able to get the first down.
Even at 5-5. Game even at 7-7. 7.5 points to go in the first half.
Split backs for the Lancers as Miller under center. Miller to pass. Got protection. He's looking deep downfield for his man, and
That's caught.
caught! Oh my, what a catch!
Nice catch. Beautiful catch.
Number 18, that's Braden Bishop.
Man, beautiful catch right over his right
We'll
shoulder.
take another look at it.
Vincent Solomon was all over him too. For Serra.
Great pass by Miller. Great protection by the
Right
offensive line.
Nice catch. Boy, that's why you practice those. That was a beautiful play.
Liver split to the left. Hank split to the right. I formation for the Lancers, and a timeout is going to be called by the Serra Padres. A break in the action. 7:04 to go in the half. We are tied at 7. Nice shot from down on the sidelines here at Brother Fisher Field, Ron Calcagno Stadium. As the Lancers will have a 1st and 10 on the Padre 23-yard line. A I formation to start. They give to Moraes. Moraes breaks through. He's down inside the 10 to the 5. And he found the hole and exploited it.
He carried 5 guys too on that last 5 yards. That's a nice run for Moraes. Yes.
Another look at it.
Watch the last 5 yards of that. He had 3 Padres hanging right on him. Popped right through there. Number 34, number 11, number 4. Nice, strong, powerful running.
And boy, did he cover up the ball that time when he got down inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to lose it that time. 1st and goal at the 5 to give to Moraes. Moraes looking for a hole, now just trying to force his way through. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. And that's about it. Nice job by the Padres to stiffen up there at the 5. 6:25 to go in the half.
Michael Totola coming off the field right now was the man on the stop.
Second down and goal just inside the 5. Miller under center, 3-step drop, now in trouble. Now he splits out. He's going to try to run for it, tries to put a move on, but he is dragged down by a plethora of Padres. Better look at it.
Yeah, nobody was open, and the Padres had a good defense on your offensive ends and the tight end. No place to go, no place to throw.
He lost about 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 8. Great job by the Padre defense to really shore up and shut the Lancers down so far. High formation for St. Francis. Miller under center. To give to Moraes, who's got a little bit of room, but he's not going to get anywhere near the end zone. Maybe he gets back to the 5. It'll bring up a 4th down, and the Lancers will go for the field goal.
Will bring on their field goal unit here with 5:36 remaining in the
Spencer Rogers on for the field goal. Let her look at it.
Yeah, trying to go off left tackle and just was stopped by that number 44. He's been doing a great job. Jamal Schumann. That's that 5'5", 206 senior I was telling you about.
This will be a 22-yard field goal attempt. Snap spot kick is up. The kick is good. And with 5:09 to go in the half, the Lancers jump out to the lead, 10-7. The Lancers with a 10-7 lead. And one of the amazing records that Joe Schramm gave us is that between Between 1974 and 2005, 73 and 2005, that's 34 years, the Lancers won every single game against Serra for 34 straight years.
Yikes.
Ron Calcagno lost to Serra once in his career. And he coached for 24 years.
Yep.
Short kick taken by the Padres at the 14. And getting to the outside, trying to put a move on, and brought down is Clark. And a nice stop by the Lancers as Don Andre Clark
Nick
gets out
Gebhardt.
near the 40.
Nick Gebhardt for the Lancers on the stop. Caught a stop, boom, went to the right side. Nice little wedge there. He broke it out to the right side. Gebhardt grabbed him, held him, brought him down. All right.
So the Padres out at their own 42-yard line. Two receivers split out to the right. Adonis Smith, the lone setback. He takes it, the pitch back, trick play. Some more trickery. Open and caught by Don Andre Clark. So Don Andre Clark on back-to-back as they went for some trickery. Adonis Smith, a pitch back to McAllen, who completes the pass. Another look.
He just held, he had plenty of time, held on to it. And there he was. He was open. Three Lancers right there.
There were three Lancers out there, but
All
they
around
just
him.
they weren't safe. Yeah. Perfect pass by McAllen. It's a first down at the Lancer 25-yard line as the Padres look to answer. The pitch to Smith. Smith with some room, but grabbed from behind, stood up, and now the whistle blows and they bring him down.
Brett Ramirez grabbed hold of him and held on.
6 for the Padres, 8 for the Lancers.
Pickup of maybe a yard. Let her look at it.
Yep. Smith, great acceleration. Boy, as soon as he's got the ball, he is moving. He's quick.
Wow, he got hit right there.
There you can say Ramirez just grabbed and held on. Waited for the other guys to come around.
Second down and 8. McAllen with time throws it too high, intended for number 3. That's Brian Gomez. And it'll bring up a third down and 8 yards. 3:48 to go in the half.
8 of 11 for 85 yards. 3:48 to play in the opening half. 10-7 Lancers.
Ball's at the 23-yard line. The kicker, Parker Toms, is warming up on the sidelines. We saw him kick a couple from 45, so they're in his range right now. In trouble, but throwing out into the flat, almost picked off by the Lancers. And a late flag. And this looks like it's going to be, by the reaction of the Lancers, it's going to be against the Padres.
The Lancer was saying face mask. I think he threw him down. We'll check a look at this again, maybe.
And Adonis Smith is livid.
Let's see. This was off to the right-hand side. Look at the. Here's Adonis Smith. Nope.
Can't really see it.
No, can't see.
But they called a personal foul.
The Lancer was saying he's grabbed my face mask. He grabbed my face mask, and
it'll be a 15-yarder. This will push the Padres out of field goal range.
Boy, that hurt.
This Lancer team has become very emotional, and the Padres have been caught up in some of that. And as they get caught up in that emotion,
So it's pushed back to the 38-yard line, where it'll be third down and 23 to go. Oh, and it's a loss of down, too. Wow, a double whammy. So it makes it a fourth down. And it appears that they are going to punt.
Padres will punt. 3:41 left in the first half. Lancers out in front. 10.
Parker Toms has struggled with his punting game here tonight. But even a shank at
Even
this
a shank
point in
is gonna be
time will actually
fine,
help
sure.
him. Yeah. And he does. This one's a little better. It's going to hit it around the 9 and take a nice Padre roll. They'll down it inside the 5 at the 3-yard line. So good job by the special teams that time for Junipero Serra. As Toms gets it to kick inside the 9 and roll down inside to the 3-yard line where the Lancers will set up 1st and 10. .331 to go in the half. So both teams seem to move the ball fairly well
Yes.
between the 20s, and then they
Took the words right out of my mouth.
high formation. Moraes is the tailback. Miller with the give to Moraes. He drags some tacklers with him again, gets out close to the 10, and then he's pushed back close to the 5, but they'll give him forward progress.
Sure. Matt Vanell in on the stop.
Let her look at it.
Moraes doing a workload tonight here for the Lancers. Off right tackle.
They just sort of climb on board and then push it back, and the officials a little slow on the whistles tonight too. And then, you get a scrum like that, and that's when you start getting players upset with each other and you start running into problems. Might want to be a little quicker on the whistle. High formation. Livers is a tailback, and the give to Livers. Excuse me, that was Moraes on the carry. I'm sorry. 3rd down and 5. Lancers are very liberal substituting in and out. 2:19 to go in the half. Empty backfield. Miller under center. In trouble. Scrambles out. He might be able to run for it. Gets outside close to the 15. Still on his feet. Dives in for the 1st down. I believe he's got it. On that last lunge, Miller should have the 1st. Let her look at it.
No one really open. Tucked it in. Scampering.
Good straight arm.
Yeah,
He just
got
kept
out
fighting.
there a little, yeah. Nick Hackworth grabbed hold of him, brought him down.
1st down, 1:35 to go in the half. Long way for the Lancers to go, and they may be content just to go into the half.
Right. I just going to say
With
that. I
a
don't think
10-7
they're
lead.
not too much urgency here, buddy. I think they're just willing to not want to give the ball up.
Flags fly as a procedure call will go against the Lancers.
Before the play gets moving, it looked like one of the Lancers was moving around there.
Lancers are backing their huddle up. They realize it will be against them. It'll back it up 5. It'll make it a 1st and 15. And now Padres have 2 timeouts with 1:23 to go. We'll see if they use them to try to get the ball back. They've got a pretty good kicker, and they've got the Lancers pinned back on their 11-yard line. Miller under center, surveys the defense. Clock is running, and the Lancers are content to let it run down. Moraes gets out close to the 15, and the Lancers are going to try to run the half out, but the Padres have called a timeout, as they do now realize they could get the ball back before the half. So a timeout called with 53.2 to go in the half. It is 10-7, St. Francis. The Lancers will come straight to the line of scrimmage out of the timeout, and they've got 2 receivers split to the right. They may be trying something here. They have a single back, Moraes in the backfield. Miller under center. He'll give to Moraes. Moraes has a good hole. Gets out over the 20, out to about the 23. And again, Serra will take a timeout.
I think that's, well, one more they're showing.
Well, I believe that was their
final,
last one. So a break in the action, 48.2 to go in the half, 10-7 St. Francis.
Undefeated in the WCAL. Big run 10-7.
Lancers again come straight out to the line of scrimmage from the timeout. Miller under center. Give to Moraes. Moraes looks for a hole. He stopped and may have been thrown forward close to the first down. We'll see where they mark it. They're marking it as a 4th down. He's about a yard short. It'll be a 4th and 1. The clock continues to run as Serra is out of timeouts. And now with the way it took them long enough to blow it into play that I don't think the Lancers will have to punt. They can run the clock out. As they blew it into play with under 30 seconds to go. It's a 30-second spot time. So the Lancers can run the clock out, and it appears that's what they will do here at the half. We're down to 10 seconds to go in the half, and they will not have to punt the ball, which if they weren't going to get the first, that was their goal, to not have to punt. But the Lancers do. I'm sorry, I guess it's 25 seconds. So there's 5.2 seconds to go. The Lancers take the timeout. My bad. It's a 25-second clock from the time they blow it into play. So there's 5.2 seconds to go in the half. The Lancers will punt it away and will break away 10-7 St. Francis.
Especially through the air. The aerial attack has been.
The Lancers to punt, or we believe they're going to punt.
Right, they are going to punt.
Back to return is number 29, Don Andre Clark, who we have seen.
See that?
Tough snap, and a punt is up. It's a horrible punt, but it should be enough to let the clock run out. They're going to let it bounce, and the clock is at 0, and they effectively got out of the half.
I tell you,
the punt went nowhere, but that's all they needed. We are at the half. It is 10-7 Lancers. Second half action just about to get underway as the Lancers will kick off to the Padres. Deep to receive is number 29, Don Andre Clark, and also number 2, Adonna Smith. So they're 2 speed burners. Deep to receive as the Padres are fired up to start the second half. One interesting turn of events by Patrick Walsh, their head coach. He left the punter out the entire halftime. Did not take him to the locker room when he was punting all during halftime. And he was getting better as he did that, so it might not have been a bad idea.
Once again,
they keep it away from. They keep it away from the speed burners for Serra. It's caught by number 35. That was J.J. Kunkel, and Kunkel got clunked.
Anthony Monroe came down and clunked him. He went right into his hands, dropped. He knew what to do. He just fell on it, but boom.
Yeah,
that Lancer was right there.
He kunked him.
Yes, he did.
McAllendon under center. Offset backs. The give to Adonis Smith right up the middle, and he carries a couple of Lancers with him. Picks up about 9.
You know, there's your replay. You know, I see Chad Hamill in on the stop. I think they're going to give Smith the ball a lot more this second half.
You know, they might just want to wear him down. He is a workhorse.
Yes,
he actually picked up 8 on that.
8 on that. 8 on the first play. You wait and see. I kind of got a feeling they're just going to run right at this guy.
Well, they said last week he carried the ball 35 times.
There's Smith again.
Trying to get to the outside, turns it up. Oh, and he's popped hard, but he got the first down. Good hit.
Good hit. He went way out left side. Had to go back a little, and that gave enough time for the Lancer to come up, and number 24 gave him a good
Wow.
Burrell. He's been a lot of tackles tonight.
Glenn Burrell.
Glenn Burrell.
Boy. He said hello to Mr. Smith.
Yes, he did.
First and 10 for the Padres. They're at the 37-yard line. Give to Smith again. This time he's swarmed over on the middle, and he's not going to go much of anywhere. A negligible gain. Only because I've wanted to use that word for a while.
Okay.
Negligible.
And we got a man down. Now he's up. Oh, Smith.
It was Adonis Smith, and he's up and okay. The Padre fans are breathing again.
Yeah. Gonna shake, gonna walk. He's walking around a little. He's taking a deep breath.
Yeah, now he's gonna
He's
come
gonna
off.
come out for one, probably. Yeah.
Well, and now he's coming off. They're gonna run out of time to bring somebody in. They're gonna have to hustle somebody in. It's gonna be David Savello.
Inside the press box at Ron Calcano Stadium. Second down, 9 play. Padres at their own 30.
Now McAllen taking his time getting the play off.
10-7 Lancers.
He does get it off. Running play and swarmed over was David Savello, who came in place of Adonis Smith.
Yeah.
Another look at it.
Justin Arden, number 30, in on the tackle for St. Francis. Loss of about 4 yards. It'll be third and
Stopped in the backfield.
Yes.
I was trying to get the Lancer number.
3rd and 13.
Yeah, I think that was
It was a Lancer.
get Justin Atrim.
Let's go with that.
All right.
Adonis Smith is back in the game. He is the tailback. They fake to him. Give him a little more of a break. Throw over the middle, incomplete, as it's a bounce pass intended for number 35, J.J. Kunkel.
Yeah, that came in too low.
Lancers hold after the Padres pick up 1 first down.
So that brings up a 4th down
Tom's out to punt
for the Padres.
Tom's has not had the best of it tonight.
Deep to receive, Puppy Livers.
Had a couple of wobbly punts as he tried to keep the ball away from Livers.
We'll see if Tom's practice at halftime did any good.
Yeah.
Puppy Livers not real deep, as
No.
he hasn't had to be.
His 21-yard line. The punt away.
Well,
Much better. High spiral.
High floater.
That will kick and skip out of bounds. It'll look like they'll put it right around the 31. Actually inside the 30 of the 29. Not a bad punt. Much better.
No, yeah.
His best punt of the night.
Yep.
And the Lancers will set up at their own 28-yard line for their first possession of the second half with 9:31 to go here in the half. And the Lancers will try to go down and increase their 3-point lead here on their home field. Kyle Miller brings them up I formation.
From their own 28-yard line, 9:31 to go. Miller, quick drop.
Back to pass. It's a comeback screen to Hanks. Hanks gets a couple of blocks and gets out close to the 34-yard line. A pickup of about 6. Another look at it.
Eric Tupelo in on the stop. Like you said, he just took a couple steps back, caught it, broke down on the inside, had Tupelo hanging right on him.
Yeah, Hanks broke to the outside and then made a comeback route, running right back towards Miller. And went for the inside screen. And it was an effective play. Here's the empty backfield again for
Here
the
it is.
Lancers on a 2nd and 4.
I like this set.
I do too.
You never know what's going to happen.
And
Oh,
flags fly as the Lancers jump. And
yep.
they've been having that. That's the second time tonight out of this formation that they have been flagged for a penalty. Procedure against the Lancers will back it up 5. It'll make it a 2nd down and 10.
The Lancers. Second down with about 10 yards to go. 5-yard penalty against St. Francis. Back to the 29-yard line. 2nd and 10.
8:37 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Three-step drop, throws out, almost picked off. The pass was intended for Poppy Livers, and he just threw it to the outside of him. Livers couldn't get to it.
Alex Bravo was right there to jump in on that.
So it's a 3rd down and 10 for St. Francis.
Down the left sideline. Incomplete pass for Miller. It's only his 3rd incompletion tonight. He's 13 of 16. And it's 3rd and 10 now. Off the clock at 8:19 to play 3rd quarter.
Lancers break the huddle.
10-7.
Ball at their own 29-yard line.
Hanks near side. Two-back set behind Miller, the quarterback.
Split backs behind Miller. Miller under center. Drops the pass. Swings it out to Moraes. And Moraes is met
doing.
and goes nowhere.
Boy.
He lost a couple of yards.
Yes, he did.
And it'll bring up a 4th down
Yeah. Here's your Eric
for
Wilson.
St. Francis. We'll take another look at it.
Just a little flip out there. Eric Wilson met him head on.
Nice stop by the Padres as the Lancers will come out. Punter is number 8. Excuse me, number 6, Spencer Rogers.
Yeah.
Punt is away. It's an end over end, and it will take a good Lancer bounce and go out of bounds at about the 34-yard line, where the Padres will set up 1st and 10 at their own 34. 7:35 to go in the 3rd quarter. So both teams come out in the 3rd quarters and get stops. We'll see what the Padres do on their 2nd possession, and we'll keep a close eye on Adonis Smith to see how his ankle is.
Yeah, he's there.
Uneven backs.
34-yard line. Back set behind.
The fake to Smith.
Nice fake.
Hamilton with a lot of time. So deep downfield, has his man. Caught and into the end zone for the touchdown is Don Andre Clark as he got behind the Lancer defense and turned on the afterburner, took it into the end zone for the touchdown, and then another look at it.
Great play. A lot of time. Padre quarterback, a lot of time. Nice throw. Right on the run, he had everybody. Look at that. He had him by 5 yards.
Yeah.
Buddy. Yep.
Don Andre Clark behind the Lancer defense, and McAllendon had all day to throw.
Yeah, that was a key there on that one.
Parker Toms for the extra point. Snap, spot, kick is up. The kick is good. And with 7:24 to go in the 3rd quarter, the Serra Padres are in the lead, 14-10. We'll take another look at the touchdown pass here, Mr. Ward.
There you go, Don Andre Clark. I was watching him earlier. He was down on the sidelines clutching the ball, catching it and spinning around. He was just holding on to the ball. But the key right here was the time that the quarterback had. Nice throw, stepped right up, launched it. He had 4 yards. Burrell with the gasping dive.
A deep kick again by Toms into the end zone.
Into the end zone.
And a touchback.
Momentum swing here, buddy.
Oh, big momentum
You can
swing.
feel it. You can feel it.
So the Lancers will once again have to set up shop at their own 20-yard line, as while Toms has been struggling with his punting, his kickoffs have been precision tonight as he's put them into the end zone each time.
Every time.
And the Lancers have not been allowed to bring it out. So a 1st and 10 from their own 20 as the Lancers will look to answer back here with 7:24 to go in the 3rd quarter. Plenty of football to be played, but the Padres look very, very good on that drive. High formation for St. Francis, Miller under center. Padre crowd back into this ball game. They give to Moraes. Moraes breaks one tackle, he breaks away. He's over the 30, out close to the 34-yard line where he swarmed over.
Boy, he would not go down.
Another look at it, a great run by Moraes.
Moraes would not go down. He was
Nate
not
Moraes.
Vignal hung with it.
He just
stayed
lowered
on his feet,
shoulder,
and there he broke away. Yeah.
Had that low center of gravity and just picked up the extra yardage, got out close to the 35. They spotted it just over the 33.
Yeah. Eric Wilson and James Berry clinging to the man to get him down. Nice run.
10. Two receivers splits to the left to give him to Moraes. He's got a big hole again. Chops up another 12 yards.
He's fired up.
So the Lancers trying to answer right back here. Another look at it.
Yeah, James Berry had to come up from his defensive back position. There's Moraes, broke right through, untouched.
First down for the Lancers at the 46-yard line. Their own 46, I formation again.
Boy, this is how you answer.
Yeah, exactly. Give to Moraes again. Moraes runs into his own man who slows down his momentum. Otherwise, I think he had another hole there.
He sure did.
Better look. You'll see
check,
it here.
Yeah, let's watch him check. He runs into.
He ran into Tavasa Pale.
Yeah.
Second down and 8. They gave him 2 yards on the carry. Lancers break the huddle. 6:06 to go here in the third quarter. Two receivers split wide to the right now. Three-step drop, quick throw out, caught by Livers. Livers looks for a block, tries to break through a tackler and his own man as he was out there with Hanks, excuse me. Another look at it, a first down for the Lancers.
Boy, he caught it and spun and just buried his head. Eric Tupelo in on didn't want to go out of bounds, stayed in bounds and got that extra couple yards.
There's actually Braden Bishop out there with him. As Bishop was trying to throw a block, and Livers kind of ran into both of them. Ran into Bishop and the tackler for the Padres. To give to Moraes. Moraes has a hole. He gets down inside the 30 and is dragging a pack with him. Late whistles again, and now no fly. I thought I saw something fly up. It was a kid in the background with a yellow pom-pom. Like, how did he get in there? Pick up a 7. Another look at it.
Boy, Moraes doing the load here in this drive. Nice off right tackle.
Some great blocking by his offensive lineman.
Sir.
They're opening up some holes for him. Just under 5 minutes to go in the third. Split receivers both to the left. They give to Moraes. Moraes gets to the outside. He has a man to beat and is brought down. One came high, one came low, but he's brought down at the 15.
Jason Nenez was the one. Jason was the low man.
Another look at it. Boy, when Moraes gets a hole, he gets through there.
He broke away. He was gone. Nice run. Nice tackle.
First and 10 for the Lancers at the 15. They trail by 4.
What a drive.
Lancers trying to answer back. They have certainly quieted down the Serra crowd. It was raucous after that touchdown. High formation. Miller under center. Give to Moraes. Moraes gets maybe a yard.
Maybe, yeah. 66. Joey Lopez in on the stop.
Good job by the Padres to stiffen up here. 2nd and 9.
They all went in the sideline. It was a 1-yard gain for the race. 15 carries for 85 yards. Second down, 9 yards. Second and 9, 3:50 left for the quarter. 14-10.
High formation. Miller under center. Miller 3-step drop. It's a fade into the end zone. It's going to be a fight for the
touchdown.
For the touchdown. Yes, by the Lancers. Puppy Livers on a drift pattern. Just went for the flag in the deep corner of the end zone. Another look at it.
That's where they scored their other touchdown at the other end. Mark Timko right on him, but he had his eye right on it. Beautiful pass, beautiful catch. Number 4, Mark Timko never saw it coming, buddy.
Great job by Livers. Spencer Rogers out for the kick.
What a way to answer back after a One-play touchdown by the Padres.
The kick is good, and a break in the action with 3:36 to go in the third quarter. It is 17-14 St. Francis.
14 yards away.
Shot of the Lancers sidelines as they are happy to be back in the lead, and we'll take another look at that touchdown.
Just a beautiful route, run right to the corner. Ball was right there. Great hands. Nice catch.
I'm just surprised the Padre defender never turned around.
He never looked up, and
never looked back, because he might have been able to knock that down.
Yes, throw your hands up or do something. Yeah.
Because Poppy Livers locked into that ball, made a heck of it. That was a tough catch to make.
Yeah.
So the Lancers to kick off, deep to receive are Adonis Smith and Don Andre Clark, and they're playing up very shallow as the Lancers have not been kicking the ball real deep. They're on about the 15-yard line, and it's another pooch kick by the Lancers. They just do not want to give it to the Padres.
No, they don't.
And they'll allow them to start on about their own 35.
Boy, I don't know.
36.
Well, I'm not the coach.
Well, I mean, clearly Adonis Smith and Don Andre Clark have a tremendous amount of speed, and you want to keep it away from them. So they are in the lead by 3, so got to give them credit for that. 3:32 to go in the third quarter. McAllen under center. Allen looks for Smith out of the backfield. Smith turns on the afterburners. He's close to a first down. Let's see where they mark him out of bounds. He got hit hard going out of bounds. Another look at it.
Smith out of the backfield, swinging to his left. Right there, tucks it in. Breaking outside. Speed got him that.
Well, any doubts about his ankle issues are gone.
Isaiah Lott rode him out of bounds.
They are going to maybe measure. Let's see what they're going to do. They are going to come over and measure it. I think he's, I'm going to say he's short, and I'm going to say he's short by roughly 9 inches.
Woo. My man in the booth.
Let's make it a foot. I'm going to go to even foot.
Even foot, okay. He's going to go 12 inches. He expanded it from 9 to 12.
It's in that. There's got to be a margin of error. There's a 3-inch margin of error.
Dr. Beers.
Dr. Beers, he worked hard
and diligent.
Diligent and carved up my eyeball. I would say that's in the 9 to 12 inch range.
You were right on. Hey,
right on.
You were right on. That's why I don't even look at the flag. I just listen to you.
No need.
No need to. That's right.
They should just get rid of the crew.
Yep.
Second down, 1 yard to go.
Second and a very short yard for the Padres.
So about a foot to go for the Padres. It'll be second and just that distance.
Lancers in front. The Padres lead is short-lived. They took the lead. The Lancers marched 80 yards. Second and a half yard to go.
They might try to go deep here since it's such a short amount of yards to go. They might take this as a free play and go downfield.
That's worked before. They've had a couple good bombs.
But they don't. They get it to Adonis Smith, and I don't blame him. The kid's a workhorse. He's a great runner. He's got the first.
Yeah, that's the first down. Change move. Padres, their 8th first down tonight.
They push the ball out to the 48-yard line where it'll be first down and 10. 3:13 to go in the third quarter.
15th carry. 54 yards.
Don Andre Carter splits out wide to the right.
Padres first and 10 out of the 48-yard line. Under 3 minutes to go third quarter.
Callendon looks left, complete to number 87. That's John Vincent. Vincent picks up about 8. Another look at it.
Just a little pass right out the left-hand side.
2nd and 2. Ball is inside Lancer territory at the 44-yard line.
With the Lancer 44. 17-14, St. Francis the lead. Padres moving the football.
Throws out. And then pushed out of bounds is Don Andre Clark, as he was almost caught in the backfield.
Yeah,
Mikey Mitchell.
Yeah, Mikey Mitchell almost caught him. Got blocked. But Burrell up with the stop.
3 yards for Clark.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line for the Serra Padres.
1 touchdown. Another first down for the Padres. 9th up the
Serra using the clock.
10 at the Lancer 41-yard line. 2:39 to go.
McAllen to under center. Looks for Adonis Smith. Has him caught in the backfield and dragged down. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
St. Francis keying on him in that play. You could see
They sniffed that one out, yeah. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the completion. 2nd down and 10 yards to go.
13 of 16. Millard, 16 of 20.
It's been a heck of a ball game so far.
Yes, it has. This has been a real good played ball game. Not too many penalties.
No, both teams playing very, very well.
Mm-hmm.
17-14
McAllen to under center. They give to Smith. Smith, they tried for an arm tackle, didn't get him, but they slowed him up enough that the rest of the Lancers were able to get in there and stop him. 3rd and 9.
Justice Atram, if we want to have one number called out, in on the initial stop.
3 yards on the carry. 3rd down, 8 yards to go.
They're going to call it 3rd and 8. They actually picked up maybe 2 on it. Big play here for the Lancers.
Big play.
56 yards.
Trips left, now trips right.
Whoa, big switch here, yeah.
Trying to confuse the Lancer defense. The pitch. He's going to try to throw downfield. He might have a step on the defender.
Clark
Touchdown,
again.
Serra.
Clark again.
Oh my, Don Andre Clark. And there's nothing the Lancers could do about that. That was good defense. Don Andre Clark just got open and went into the end zone. He had one step on him, and it was a perfectly thrown pass by Adonis Smith.
Yep.
Let her look at it.
Smith, he really just heaved the ball. He threw it as far as he could. And
wow. I mean, that was great defense. There was nothing the Lancers could do on that. Adonis Smith threw a perfect pass. It looked like, as you say, Terry, he just heaved it.
he heaved it. Yep.
Tom's for the kick. Snap, spot, kick is up. The kick is... We got a flag before the kick. It's going to be against the Lancers. We'll see if that alters the Padres' plan, see if they go for 2. I doubt it because they've got a 3-point lead right now.
Yeah.
So this extra point will give them a 4-point lead and force the Lancers to score a touchdown. Actually, they had the option. They declined the penalty. They took the extra point. It was good. So a break in the action. 1 minute to go in the 3rd quarter. And the Padres are back in the lead, 21-17.
Padres all come off the field.
And a little bit of confusion as the
penalty.
Padres left the field. They had declined the penalty, but when they decline the penalty, they still have to kick the point after. So we're back out to do it again. Toms is ready. Snap, spot, kick is up. The kick is good. And now, a break in the action and a minute to go. It is 21-17. Serra. Back with less than a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. We'll take another look at the touchdown, Terry.
Like we said, it was just a bomb. Smith took all out, threw as long and as far as he could. You could just, and Clark beat the man by a step. Just a great catch.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing more they could have done on that play.
That was Burrell on the
Glenn
defense.
Glenn Burrell was on him like a glove.
Yep.
I mean, there was absolutely nothing he could do on that play. Deep to receive for the Lancers are Bishop and Livers. Tom's kick is short. They're going to be able to return this one. It goes to Livers. Livers at the 10, 15, 20, and he's dragged down at the 18. Didn't get out to the 20. And that's a nice job by the special teams of the Serra Padres.
Yeah.
To stop Poppy Livers because he's a dangerous return man.
Miller back out there, quarterback for the Lancers.
So the Lancers will once again
16 and 20.
have to put on a long march to get back on the scoreboard.
14-yarder to Hanks in the first quarter, a 14-yard to Liver here in this third period. 53.8 to go in the third. First and 10.
Well, now let's see if they can answer back again, buddy.
They give to Moraes. Moraes over the 20, out close to the 21. Pickup of a couple. We'll see how many they give him. Pick up a 2, it'll be 2nd and 8.
Eric Tupelo.
2nd and 7. Second down, 8 to go. Under 30 seconds left here in the
Lancers
third.
break the huddle.
Lancers from right to left along your internet dial.
20 seconds to go in the third quarter. I formation. Moraes is the tailback.
Miller parking signal.
Drop. Throw out to the outside. A flag is down. Pass is completed to Braden Bishop. Bishop has the first down, but we'll see what the flag is all about.
Boy, that's usually in holding territory.
It looks like it would be against the Lancers. It is a hold, another look at it.
Yep.
See if we can see the hold anywhere.
He comes back, catches the ball, breaks to the inside.
Wow, didn't see it there.
8.6 remaining in the third period.
So that'll back the Lancers up. See where it ends up. It's from the spot of the foul, and they say that the hold. They back it up to the 8-yard line.
Wow.
Yeah, that hurts.
Just their second all evening. Now it's close to 20. And so back at the 8-yard line.
It's 2nd and 21.
We are at the end of 3 periods.
And they allow the clock to run out. That will end the third quarter. 3 in the books. 21-17, Serra Padres. 2nd down and 21 for the Lancers.
So now the Lancers move from left to right. 2nd and 21. From their own
2nd and
8-yard
21, and we'll see what they call on this
yeah,
one.
they're going to have to do some digging here.
Now the Padres have a chance to really squeeze a little momentum here.
Miller, they give to Moraes. Moraes looking for room, tries to get to the outside, now cuts back up, and good job by the Padre defense to string him out to where he couldn't pick up that much. He picked up about 4 yards.
Yeah. That was a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, maybe give him even 5, but still it's going to be 3rd and 16. So if the Lancers punt this away, they're going to have to get a stop of the Padres. Clock continues to run. 11:25 to go in the ball game. Empty backfield for the Lancers. Miller under center. 3-step drop, throws over the middle, complete.
Boy, that was close.
As they get it out to Ramil Hanks, excuse me. And Hanks will be short of the first down by about 2 yards. Let her look at it.
Boy, I thought when he initially caught it, he was going to get it. I thought he was going to get that first down. There's your catch. He stopped and went back. Nice tackle. Excellent tackle by Eric Wilson.
Padres did a good job shutting that down.
They did.
And they reacted quickly and kept it from getting the first down.
Yeah. Clark back.
Clark deep. Punt is away. Clark tells him to scramble as it takes a Lancer roll, gets inside the 35 and down to the 33-yard line. Brought the Padre crowd back into the ball game as they realize they need to put some points on the board here. They lead by 4. There's 10:20 to go in the ball game. I would guess we might see a steady diet of Adonis Smith here if he can get some openings.
You can say that again.
They'll want to get that clock running.
Yeah, that's what they're looking at right now. It's all clock management now.
Lone running back is Adonis Smith.
Adonis Smith right, Adonis Smith left.
Exactly. He does not get much.
Couple right up the middle. Jarvis on the tackle with help from Jones.
Pick up maybe a yard. It'll be. I'll give him 2. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Bottling up Adonis Smith. Second down and 9 yards. 2nd and 8 to go at the 35-yard line.
Callendon brings him out. Don Andre Clark is split to the right. He's been a big target for the Padres tonight. The fake to Adonis Smith. They look for Clark and nothing doing. And McAllendon was hit hard as he releases.
It sure was. Ball fell real short. That's Scotty Jarvis in on the.
I mean, coming into this game, we were thinking Adonis Smith was the guy we'd be calling all night, but I got to tell you, Don Andre Clark might be the most valuable player for the Padres tonight.
Heck yeah.
He's made some tremendous catches.
Great catches. Well, which made it possible with the Lancers keying on Smith.
Absolutely, that's true. That's true. 3rd and 9. Big play here for the Lancers. Plenty of time, looks downfield and overthrows his intended receiver. Out of bounds it goes. And it'll bring up a 4th down, and the Padres will be forced to punt. Parker Tom's out to kick, and if there has been a weakness in the Padre game tonight, it's been in their punting game.
Looking at number 8, the quarterback for the Pod on the sidelines, he's holding his right arm.
And a touchdown. Coming in tonight,
Poppy Livers
look at 27 of 54
to receive.
4 touchdowns with 1 pick along the way.
Punt is away, a high spiral that heads for the sidelines and goes out of bounds. So they keep it away from Livers, and the ball goes out of bounds. We'll see where they rule it.
So 1st and 10 Lancers.
As he's continuing to move into positive ground, he'll put it at the 35-yard line. So the Lancers, with 9:25 to go in the ball game, are running out of time now. They've got plenty of time, but
but good field position here now.
Very good field position.
Good field position.
But this is a drive that if they can put on a sustained drive here, they could run a lot of clock and score the touchdown with very little time left. They give to Moraes. Moraes has room. He's out in front. He's over the 50 and down close to the 45-yard line. They're going to rule him out at the, another look at it, at the 45.
Dragged down by James Berry. Nice out on the left-hand side. Nice scoop. Breaking down, good speed.
Nate Moraes just turned it up and started running downhill. And he got inside the 46 down almost to the 45-yard line. I formation again for the Lancers. Give to Moraes. Moraes tries to cut it back, and he is slammed to the ground by the Padre defense.
Great job by Vignal along the line. Eric Wilson up to help out.
No gain, 2nd and 10.
Jamal Schumann
2nd and 10.
in on this tackle.
Under 9 minutes to go in the
We
game.
are in the 4th quarter. Matt Olson with you for the upper press box at Roncal, Kansas.
Empty backfield for Miller.
Lancers on the move. 3rd, 2nd and 10. Miller.
They pick up the blitz. Nice job. Complete. Out to Livers. Livers finds a hole. gets inside the 35 down to scrum, and the scrum gets pushed forward down to about the 33-yard line, which should be enough for a first down for St. Francis.
Boy, that's what that Poppy Livers does. He is quick in speed. He darts in and out. That's why they like to get the ball to him. Get him in open field. He turns up for it. Look at in and out, juking.
Nice
Hard to
jump.
take down. Yeah. That's what Poppy Livers, he does that. He's good.
Eight minutes, 20 seconds to go in the game. Miller under center. Give to Moraes. Moraes has a hole up the middle, and he runs into the official and gets down to about the 26-yard line.
Carrying Eric Tupelo.
Pick up a 5.
Nice hole. Great blocking up front. Referee didn't get out of.
Second and 4. We will say for St. Francis is at the 27-yard line. Miller, the give to Moraes. Moraes, another big hole. And another 6 or 7 yards. He's got the first down. The Lancers are inside the 20 and down to about the 17. Another look at it.
It's all Moraes. Right off.
And it's right up the middle.
Hhuge hole. I could have. How'd you
took the words right out of my mouth.
I could have done that. Man. Great blocking up front by the Lancers.
I think our good friend Jim Carpenetti might have made him a hobble through that hole.
With only one knee. You can say that again.
Split backs now for the Lancers. Miller under center. Miller with the give to Moraes. Moraes again probes the middle and gets down close to the 15-yard line.
Got 2. Brought down by Vignal.
Race the ball carrier.
Another look.
There it is.
Carries to the 50.
Moraes. Left guard.
Second down and 7. 6:50 to go in the ball game. The Lancers need a touchdown here. A field goal would pull them to within 1, but then they would have to stop the Padres. And occasionally that's been tough.
Padres hold a 4-point lead. Midway through the fourth quarter now.
3-step drop. They're looking towards the end zone for Hanks, and they overthrow him. Ramel Hanks just couldn't get to it. So now it brings up a 3rd and 7. A big down here for the Lancers.
Miller, 18 of 23. Just the 5th incomplete.
Let her look at it.
Ball was more of a line drive type toss.
Yeah. Boy, that was close.
Very close.
But with the route that Hanks was running, if he had floated it, I think he would have.
Yep.
I think he would have sent him out of bounds. I think that was the only chance he had
at that angle. Yep.
3rd and 7.
Empty backfield. 3rd and 7.
6:23 to go, fourth quarter. Miller, quick drop.
Got time. Throws over the middle.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, St. Francis! Oh my! And he knew he was going to get hit. I mean, he was going to get hammered.
He got
Great
nailed.
concentration. Another look at it.
Bishop, nice catch. Beautiful throw. He threaded that.
He did.
Right in the middle of 2 guys.
Threaded that deal. Great concentration by Braden Bishop.
Yeah, 34 is
Braden Bishop, only a sophomore.
James Berry.
Made the biggest catch of his career.
Put the hit on him.
Kick is up. It is good, and that was a crucial kick. As the Lancers take a 24-21 lead. Here's another look at it from field level.
There he is right there, cutting in.
Wow.
And he got nailed, held onto the ball. Great catch, sophomore.
An outstanding job by Braden Bishop. And the Lancers.
Still a lot of time.
6:17 to go. They lead by 3. And they're going to have to get a stop on the Padres, as that is a lot of time on the clock. And they've got possibly the best running back in the WCAL in Adonis Smith. So I'll tell you what, an argument could be made tonight for Nate Moraes.
My goodness,
He has had a heck of a game for the St. Francis Lancers.
Like to see that final stat on his running. Yeah, he has been.
Though both kids, boy, they've both done a tremendous job. And a lot of weapons for the Serra Padres that they can go ahead and utilize. We'll take one more look at it. As that was
Watch,
just
yeah,
a
watch
fun
the
to
hit
watch.
that Barry puts on him.
Well,
As soon as he catches it, yeah.
And the Padres blitzed on that play. The offensive line did a great job of picking it up.
Both teams have all their timeouts left. So that will become important later on.
9 first downs for the Padres.
All right, now let's see where if they're gonna pooch it again.
Yeah, I mean,
You want to get it back as much as you can. Let's see what he's going to do here.
Clark is backed up inside the 10 now, thinking that maybe they will try to go deep this time.
Which
and
they
do.
did.
It's a regular kick that's taken down by Adonis Smith at the 7. He's hit,
spun,
scrambles, and gets taken down around the 20, and a flag flies on what will appear to be possibly a late hit, and that's a tough call. There's also a Padre down.
Vince Miles, and the official threw in the yellow.
The Padre down, I believe, is Jacob Thompson. Another look at it.
Let's see, there's Smith. Caught the ball, broke a little. Spun around, and the ref.
Wow, I don't see the.
I didn't like that at all.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that at all.
It was number 23 that came in, Jordan Fye, yeah.
Another look at it. It's Jacob Thompson who was shook up on the play.
He's coming
he's
out.
Up under his own power.
Yeah, and they're moving the ball.
15-yard penalty against the Lancers.
That hurt.
Wow, I didn't see it on the replay, but
no.
But we're up here, they're down there. They have obviously a better view than we do. Adonis Smith, the lone running back. A field goal will tie the game, so the Padres don't even have to get a touchdown here. Pass to Clark. Clark, the headbutt and then a push out of bounds. He has the first down. Another look at it.
Left-hand side, Clark. Just a little catch, pushed out. Yeah, we've been watching Tom's, their field goal kicker. He had some pretty good legs, so it's like you said, Paulie.
First and 10 at the 47. Give to Adonis Smith. Smith has a hole. Good running by Smith. He gets inside Lancer territory down to the 47 on the other side. Pick up about 5. Another look at it.
Smith, right tackle.
11 first downs now.
Second down and 5. 5.5 minutes to go in the game.
10 first down. First down differential at 14.
Clock continues to run.
First and second and 5 at the.
Give to Smith. Smith is swarmed over and brought down short of the first down. It'll be a third. Third and about a yard. Adonis Smith right up the middle.
Yeah, taken down by Joel Fuchta.
Yard marker for the first down is at the 41. The line of scrimmage is the 43 yard.
5 minutes left.
Yard marker at the 42 and the line of scrimmage about the 43 and a half. So third and a short 2.
The fake, rolling, looking downfield, throwing complete to number 35, J.J. Kunkel. Kunkel has the first down. Another look at it.
Justin Arton in on the stop.
Got down to the 32-yard line.
Tight end just running out into the flat. Linebacker couldn't catch up to him. Nice call.
Clock runs, 4:45 to go in the ball game. Adonis Smith, the lone back. 2 receivers split to the right.
First and 10 at the
Give to Smith. Smith right up the middle's got a hole. Skips to the outside. He might have room. Turns it up. He's at the 15 to the 10 and knocked down. Inbounds at the 12-yard line. Make it the 11.
Just a matter of time. Smith left, Smith right. Got through the initial line and broke out to the right-hand side. He's so
First
quick.
and 10, yeah, very quick.
12 first
Brought down at the 11. The Padres can get a first down at the 1. 4:10 to go in the ball game. Both teams with all their timeouts available. McAllen under center. Give to Smith. Smith is brought right down at the line of scrimmage. Might have lost a yard.
Yep.
Second down, they're going to say no gain. Second and 10.
Pele in on the stop.
It'll be a 2nd and 10 at the 11. Another look, and they sent him up the middle, and nothing doing. Great job by the Lancer defense.
Pele came in defensive end spot.
Smith tonight, 21 carries,
Pale.
46
Yeah,
yards.
Tavasa Pale.
He's the deep back. Clark, wide receiver to the right.
McAllen quick out to the receiver to Clark. Clark is got it. He's dragged out of bounds.
Wrapped up at around the 7 or
Picked
6
up
yard
maybe
line.
5.
It'll be third
It'll
down.
be down a 3rd down and 5. They had him a little.
Yeah.
He broke a little bit of that tackle. I thought they were going to get him a little sooner than that. Another look at it.
Yeah, got out of bounds and stopped the clock.
Almost had him at the 10. And then he squirted free and got down to the 6-yard line. It'll be 3rd down. They're calling it 4. It's just outside the 5. They can get a first down.
3rd and 4 at the 5. 3:18 to go.
The fake. McAllen looking into the end zone. Throwing into the end zone. Wide open, but can't get his man.
Can't get it to him.
Pass was intended for J.J. Kunkel. Kunkel was wide open, and McAllen couldn't get the ball to him. 4th down, they're going to go for the field goal. Another look at it.
McAllen running to his left, had to throw on that hard angle. He had
Kunkel wide open.
He did have Kunkel.
Wide open and couldn't get him. Brings up a 4th down, and Toms is going to have to come on to kick the field goal, and now he wants a different tee. He's not sure what's going on.
Okay.
They don't really want to get a penalty here.
Well, they got he's got plenty of leg for this.
Yeah, they're letting that.
Right.
The clock is stopped at 3:12. This will be a field goal to tie it. We'll see. Boy, it would be gutsy to go for the fake here.
Almost like an extra point. It'll be spotted at the 12-yard line at 22.
They may take the penalty to try to get a better angle.
I think so too.
And there's the flag down. They do take the too much time. Another look at the play.
There's your throw. He just was too. He was running out of bounds too. It was a close play. I don't know if he
had to throw that a little sooner. Had to throw it a little sooner, but they back him up now so he can get a better angle. I think that's the sign that Toms was giving his coach, is that he's going, man, that's kind of a hairy angle. So they took too much time to back it up 5 yards. It'll now make it a 27-yard field goal attempt by Toms. He likes this angle better.
So smart play.
Parker Toms, snap spot, kick is up, the kick is good! And with 3:07 to go in the game, we are tied at 24. Deep for the Lancers, as always, Poppy Livers and Braden Bishop. And we know that Parker Toms is going to try to put this one into the end zone as he doesn't want to return. Lancers have good field goal kickers too.
A lot of time left in regulation. We're not there yet.
Spencer Rogers was hitting him from right around 50 yards out, so his kick is not into the end zone.
Not in the end zone.
Bishop has it. Bishop looks for his blockers. Bishop has a lane. Bishop's in the 30, 35, 40. Gets out over the 40-yard line to the 42. And the Lancers will not have to go far to get into field goal range. Another look at it.
He just caught that. He had that lane. He just bolted to the left. Watch this. And he was untouched.
Good speed.
Right through between those two guys. Great.
Good blocking out in front. Hanks was out there blocking for him.
Yeah. Eric Wilson, last man there. Nice run.
42-yard line. 2 receivers split to the right. We have not seen this formation much for the Lancers, but they give to Moraes. Moraes still on those feet and gets it to the other side of the 50 into Padre territory, close to a first down. A pickup of 9, another look at it.
Morace, the workhorse of the Lancers. Little stop off left guard.
They're going to
Kept
measure.
picking up, and 10. What a gain. What a runner.
It's close enough to measure. And
2:38 to play.
I'm going to say he's got a first down.
The clock is stopped for the moment.
It's very close. I believe they had marked it at the 42.
Somebody has called timeout, but it's not been taken off.
It's an official timeout for the measurement.
We have a delay for a moment. The Lancers take opportunity to move around the 13th year head coach Mike.
It's very close.
Great high school football game here tonight in Mountain View. Officials stretch it out. I think he may be
Wow.
a little short. He is.
They can't even tell.
They're still trying to figure. Oh, by the look. How did I miss that link? They put an extra link in the chain.
Yes, they did.
I saw them working on it before the game. They put that extra link in.
Man, oh man.
Inches away.
2:38 to play. Lancers 24, Padres 24.
Lancers got to get down field goal range.
Lancers come right out onto the ball. They got plenty of time to get set up. Livers and Bishop split to the right.
Here come the
Split backs in the backfield.
Lancers on a second and short.
Give to Morace. Morace has the first down and more. Gets down to the 45-yard
3
line.
yards, he only needed 3 inches.
Clock continues to run. Well, no, they stopped the clock to move the chains.
10.
First down for the Lancers at the 45.
Morace trying to get that first down.
24.
A hard-fought ball game by both teams.
Boy,
just
excellent
inside the
game.
45.
It's an exciting game. 2:18, 2:17 left on the clock.
Give to Morace. Morace with room gets down to the 40. 5 yards in a cloud of dust. Clock continues to run. Lancers are going to have to come with a sense of urgency here pretty quick. Another look at it.
Just like Paulie said, Morace, 5 yards every time. Bulling his way in there.
Under 2 minutes to go in the game. Still no real sense of urgency on the part of the Lancers.
Lancers 3 timeouts
They've
left.
got all their timeouts. Absolutely correct. Give to Morace. Morace picks up about 3.
Maybe 3rd down.
And the Lancers are going to have to start thinking about taking a timeout. It's 3rd down and about a long 2. Another look at it there as he just drags some tacklers with him, and the Lancers not in a hurry. They do have a great field goal kicker, but boy, you want to get closer than 50 yards.
I would think so.
2 receivers split to the right. Give to Morace. Morace is tripped up, but he's close to the first down. I believe he has it. They're going to move it. He's got the first down.
First down.
Gets inside the 35-yard line. Another look at it.
That stops the clock. Morace broke outside a little, got tripped up.
Just got tripped up.
Yeah.
Boy, if he doesn't get tripped there, he could have gone.
103. All
1 minute to go in the game. The Lancers still at a methodical pace. Morace tries to get outside. He's stopped, but drags some tacklers, gets down to the 30. The Lancers are going to have to take a timeout. They haven't taken it yet. The clock continues to run. 45 seconds.
2nd and 6.
They still have not called it. Morace
Clock
finally went
continues
to
to
right
run.
side.
The Lancers have all their timeouts, and the clock continues to run.
5 seconds to go.
Boy, I don't understand this at all.
30 seconds to go.
Under 30 seconds to go.
The give to Morace. He's stopped in the backfield. Now they call timeout. Wow. Wow.
They teamed up together for a 2-yard loss, and now
Another look at it.
Yeah, Morace tripped up behind the line. Well,
21 seconds to go in the game.
Mitchell has left us to really hold on to him very late.
I'm not going to second guess Mike Mitchell.
I'm not.
He's
I'm
been
not
doing
all.
it 35 years.
Absolutely, you are absolutely right. But I'm not gonna say anything. That's why I just looked at you.
I don't.
3rd down and 8.
Then he must have Jan Stenerud for the field goal kicker over there.
Well, right now, it would be a 49-yard field goal if they were to kick it. It is going to be a 3rd down and 8. They have they can pass, they can run. Moraes has just been an absolute workhorse.
You know you're going to save that one timeout for the field goal.
Correct. The Lancers come straight out with an empty backfield.
I see one more play, and then
if they can get another 6 or 7 yards, it'll be much more of a comfort level. The blitz is on. In trouble, he's going to run it. He's got a chance for the 1st down. He's going to try to get to the outside. Knocked out of bounds inside the 10. Oh, what a run by Miller. Kyle Miller tucks it down and rambles inside the 10.
You know, I don't know if this was a set play. Kyle faded back, and he didn't look very long. He tucked it, and then he took off. Watch this, looking left, and saw the opening, and then he ran, yeah.
He saw the blitz and knew he could go outside.
And then he broke it outside and got out of bounds. He went down to the 20. You can see 15. He got into the 10. That was a great play. Great read. Took off. He saw the open field to the left, and that's where he bolted to.
The Lancers take a timeout. You see it there on the scoreboard. 11.8 seconds to go. Easily within field goal range now. As they're on the 9, it would just be a little bit more than a point after. We'll take another look at it. You see the blitz from the
hole
outside.
Right there. He went down, had one hand on the ground, but then he was moving.
He had some great blocks downfield. 2 Padres ran into each other, which certainly helped.
And he got out of bounds.
Lancers come right out to the ball again. Miller under center. They have 1 timeout remaining. I would think they'll give it to Moraes and try to get to the middle of the field. No,
that's what he did.
It's just simply Miller taking it, going down to the middle of the field, falls onto the 10-yard line.
And this is
which is exactly what you want to do. Mike Mitchell didn't take the timeouts because he's crazy like a fox.
27-yard try.
It will be a 27-yard field goal attempt by number 6, Spencer Rogers. Rogers, a senior out of Menlo School. He's 6'1", 185.
Great stats.
Favorite color is brown. Now we'll see if the Padres will burn some of their timeouts.
You know they will.
At least one of them to freeze Rogers.
You know they will.
Which is definitely a possibility. The holder is number 19, Race Marr. The snap and spot are so important right now.
Let's see what the Padres do. I figured they would call one.
Your ball game right here. Snap, spot, and
yes, they did
take the
call
timeout right before, but they got to practice the snap and the spot, and they got it flawless. So now they know they can do that. Rogers taunting them, saying thank you for calling that timeout, that he's ready to go.
Do they do it again?
Well, he's being talked. I don't know if they can. I don't know if they can go back-to-back time. They might be able to, but
I'm not sure.
I think they're talking to Rogers that he wants to be careful talking to the other sideline because you don't want to get a penalty.
No, right. You don't want us doing it yet.
You don't want your kicker getting a penalty. That would just be wrong.
You know, if you're Rogers, like he said, jump up and down, keep the leg loose. There it is. He's just practiced.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
A 27-yard attempt. Well within his range.
Oh, yeah. He's done this all year. He's done this 4 years.
Just
He's
like a line. And again, the Padres will burn. They're going to take all 3 of their timeouts.
Okay, so
This time we will break away. 8 seconds to go in the game. We are tied at 24. Well, we'll see if the Padres take their final timeout before the snap, spot, and kick. The officials making their way back under the goalposts.
Goalposts, yep. I'm no doubt they'll take the third one, I'm sure. What's going on? There it is. There's your third timeout.
And the Lancer crowd now booing the Padres.
Coaches are into it. Players are into it. Everybody's raising their hands.
And the coach is saying, bring it on. Go ahead and boo us. And I'm not sure the coach really needs to do that.
No.
You know, you got to teach your kids poise. And
He's fired up.
yeah, well, yeah, it's a big game.
Yeah.
It's a big game. Here we go. This time, there's going to be a kick.
Yes, there will.
As both teams are out of timeouts. What a game this has been.
This has been really exciting.
Rogers says he's ready. So is Mars. Snaps, spot. Kick is up. The kick is good! It's good! Oh, my!
My goodness.
Spencer Rogers splits the uprights with 3.5 seconds to go in the game. And the Lancers have a 27-24 lead. Another look at it.
Here's your replay. After 3 times attempting this. Spot. Good leg. Plenty of distance. Split the uprights, as they say. Well, we got 3.5 seconds. Now let's see how we kick off
now
to these
you'll
guys.
see a pooch kick.
Right.
This will definitely be a pooch kick.
Yep.
At the Padres 32-yard line, Miller got in the backfield.
I can guarantee you that Adonis Smith will not see the ball on the kick. And neither will Don Andre Clark. In fact, if I were the Padres, I would put them up in the middle of the pack.
I would too. I would move them up.
That's probably where the kick's going to go.
Absolutely. I would do that too,
3.5
bud.
seconds to go. The timekeeper out of the CCS is Steve Felios. Steve Felios will know exactly when to start that clock.
Yes, he will. His hand's on the button.
It's on the button right now. He's ready to push it.
Let's see, where is Smith? Well, they got him back.
3.5
They got
seconds to
Clark
go, but
and
they're
Smith
up. They're
back.
up. They know they're going to score. They're up at around the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
Smith is Adonis Smith lurking around the 20.
Yeah.
Kicked it right down the middle.
So I would anticipate a pooch kick here. Just try to get it down there, make the Padres fall on it. They might give them one play.
So here we go. Rogers to kick it away.
There it is.
Split kick down.
Oh, it
good
takes a
ball.
nice hop that's going to help. This should run the clock out. They got to go down. They fumbled the football. There's a scramble for it.
Game's
Doesn't
over.
matter who has it. The
Game's
Padres
over.
say they're up with it. Nobody's blowing a whistle. They're letting them run. Players are on the field. And another.
No.
They're
This
trying.
game's over.
We don't know. Now they blow the whistle. As that play was still alive, there are penalty flags on the field because the Lancers came on. Now, the game cannot end on a defensive penalty. It'll be a 15-yard penalty, which will push the ball down to right around the 45-yard line of St. Francis. They might be able to kick a field goal or attempt one. I don't think he'll ever make it from that distance.
Well,
Another look at it.
Crazy ending. He fumbled the ball. Whoever received the ball down here. Clark. It was Clark on number 29. Came up with it. And it was a fumble.
And then they started playing Cal. They started playing.
So he was out of our.
They started playing the Cal Bear kick return.
I mean, some people weren't.
Eric Wilson thought the game was over. Nobody
that's-
ever blew the whistle.
Right.
And now you'll see the Lancers coming onto the field, and that's when the penalty flag came on.
The officials huddling here. Remember where
They're going to have a talk.
I think it all stems from the first fumble over on the other side of the field, Paul.
Was he down, and are they going to?
Right. We have no time left on the score. This Coach Mitchell.
Well, I think they're going to probably try to determine if anybody blew a whistle. Did any of them blow a whistle prior to
Here we go.
the play ending? They're going to come out. The flag's still out. They are pushing everybody off the field. They're going to give them a play, first down. Now there's got to be they've got to tack some yards on for the Lancers being on the field.
and might be explained to Mitchell. There's going to
One play.
One
He's
play,
holding up.
and McAllendon, I'll tell you, he's got the arm. He's got the arm to get that ball into the end zone.
They shot off the final cannon here.
It's gonna be a Hail Mary.
And they had 15 yards.
They've got to get in the end zone,
The
right?
ball's at the 48. They're only gonna, right now they are only showing a 3-man rush.
So hold on.
They're in the prevent. The Padres get one play. Now the key is you don't want a pass interference because that could push the Padres into field goal range.
Boy, here we go again.
Wow, what an ending.
What a crazy ending. Anything can happen here.
Three receivers to the right, one to the left. McAllendon's going to try to set up. He's going to heave it. It's down. It's a floater down the middle of the field. It's caught. He's got an angle. He's down. The game's over. They blow him dead. He's down. It was not a fumble. He was on the tackle. They tried to do the Cal play again, but the man was down first. Another look at him.
Yeah.
A great call by the officials.
Only 3 rushers for the Lancers. He threw the ball. It wasn't even close to getting in the end zone, but there was the catch. A couple of St. Francis guys had him.
Well, the Lancers reacted to the ball. He was clearly down.
And yeah, he was down. And he tried to the old Casper of the Oakland, try to roll the ball.
Yeah,
right.
but he
referee was right there.
Great call by the official. Definitely down. No doubt about that. But oh my, what a game we had here tonight. Look at the scoreboard, and the Lancers come away with an improbable victory against the #1 ranked, CCS ranked Serra Padres. They come away with a 27-24 win. And that will do it for us here at Brother Fisher Field at Ron Calcaño Stadium. We'd like to thank our wonderful producer-director, Bobby Chastain, our replay operator, Tom Clark, audio, Ted Milkey, our camera crew of Lisa Tesler, Paris Maxey, Gio Mendoza, and Bill Snow. Our special thanks to the St. Francis Athletic Department, and as always, Joe Schramm for the stats that he provides us for every game. God bless Joe Schramm. If you'd like to purchase a DVD copy of this game, and why wouldn't you, you can go to the website at kmvt15.org or call the station at 968-1540. For all of us here at KMVT, for my compadre, the ex-mailman, Terry Ward, I'm Paul Cunningham. We'll see you next time.
For 171 yards and 2 touchdowns. A 66-yarder from his quarterback, McAllendon.